Hey Dad, hey Greg, hey y'all. Well, welcome back to the channel. Those of you who have been watching my videos, appreciate you coming back. Those of you who are new, I've got about 11 videos out there already of this car. So you can go back and watch all of those. I try and link those at the end of each one in chronological order. So you can start at 1 and watch all the way up to 12. But, well, today we are going to do a few things, get a few things finished up on the body cart. I don't know how far I'll get with getting the rear end and the front subframe taken off. I'll probably get them loose, get them started, PB blaster them up, try and get all that stuff ready to go. But I do have a little bit of something different this weekend for everybody, so it won't be only the car. It'll kind of introduce the other part of the name of the channel. So I did name the channel Wrench It, Wheel It. I'm heavy into the wrench part right now, not so much into the wheel part, but it's kind of a double meaning on the wheel it part. So I will introduce you to that part of the channel. And I have a little bit of a reveal. I don't know if everybody remembers, but when I pulled that out of the car, I was talking about how I've bought a few cars with 350s in them. And so today I am going to reveal, did I finally buy a car with a 350 in it? I've been told that 350 has been in 3 vehicles that I've bought. I bought a 1981 CJ7 with a 350 in it. I bought a 1967 Camaro with a 350 in it. That was the blue car that everybody sees. It did end up with a 350 in it, but it was because I put it in there. The block turned out in the Camaro to be a 307. The block in the CJ7 turned out to be a 305, which in the 305 it really didn't, or in the CJ7, it didn't bother me that much because the CJ7 had the Pacer 4-speed transmission in it, which was an aluminum transmission. And I was extremely scared about just blowing that thing up. So I started looking into trying to get a 400 transmission for it. I found a 400 transmission, almost bought it, but then I decided that I was going to sell the CJ7. So I sold it to buy something else. And if you've watched the very first video that I ever made, which is about 4 minutes long, and it's got a bunch of pictures of cars and stuff in it, the thing that I bought to replace the CJ7 made a cameo appearance in that. So it's out there. But, and if you've watched the channel, you've seen her in the background. I'm sure you have, because I've had plenty of shots with her in the background. But I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction to her this weekend whenever I go to do this event that we're doing. So stay tuned for that. But I'm going to do a little bit of work to the cart tonight. I don't have a whole lot of time. Got home from work late tonight, but I'm gonna try and finish up the cart, get it ready to get everything, once I get the rear end and everything taken out, that I can just lower it down, weld some supports to the body. I'm probably gonna weld some stuff to the fenders or to the quarter panels because they're trash anyway. I have to pull them out, so you know, weld some kind of braces to them just so that I can get the quarter panel. I'm going to be bringing the quarter panel all the way back to here with those replacements. So just got to get all that stuff, get everything braced up, maybe get this braced up into here so that that I can, when I pull this out, everything is good and braced. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Don't know how much of this I'm gonna show you tonight, but this is kind of the introduction. So I hope you enjoy, and I know that I am. So thanks, everybody. So this is my 2007 Wrangler 4-door. This is the wheel it part for the name of the channel. And I call this the distraction, because when my dad would ask me if I'd been working on a Camaro, I would tell him, no, I have a distraction. Now this is not the first distraction, this is the second distraction. But this distraction, last year I put a JKS 3.5-inch suspension lift on it and 35-inch tires. And yes, I do take it off-road. You can see all the pinstripes from taking it off-road, but that's why I bought it. So the other thing, that right there would be from a parking lot. So the damage from parking lots is more, in my view, than the damage from taking it off-road. But I do enjoy it, and the distraction is the reason for the wheel it part of the name. So today I'm on my way to a blood drive that my 4-wheel drive club puts on every year. So it's this is an old shirt, but we do this every year, and we just try and do it to help the blood banks out. I've been getting text messages here lately that they've been really low on blood, so something I want to do, go donate some blood and hang out with my friends and see what all's going on with them. But I'll try and get you some pictures or some video of the other vehicles there. Our club doesn't, you know, say that you have to have a Jeep. It just has to be 4-wheel drive, be Ford, Chevy. We have some Land Rovers and stuff like that. So just go and have fun with the friends, and we'll see you there. Well, I thought it would be really neat if I hung up this no parking sign that I got off of one of my projects. Oh, a neat sign for the shop. So I hung it up. Yeah, that's what happened. I didn't move my airline out of the way, so now I get to patch it. Oh, what fun. Yep, there it is. I found it. Fresh back from donating blood today. Got my little war wound there, but it was good. I donated platelets today. Last year it was plasma because I had just gotten over the thing. And so this year went ahead and donated the platelets because that was what they needed. So But it was good. I didn't get very many pictures of any of the vehicles that were there. Most people drove their regular vehicles. They didn't drive their Jeeps and their Land Rovers and all that stuff too much. So, but I did get a few pictures, so I'll post those up. But I'm going to go ahead and try and get the subframe bolts broken loose so that I can lower it down and get that thing taken out of there. And I did get the airline repaired, but I'm gonna have to pay stupid tax on that one because now I have to use the air compressor that is in this shop and not the one that is out back. So go ahead and get that done and just see how far I get. Try and get the bolts loose on the rear end, on the springs and stuff, try and get those out. So let's see how far we can get. Okay, so I got, this is a subframe bolt. I got those all broken loose on both sides. And I got this, and this is what holds the front of the leaf spring in. So I ended up having to cut the heads and chip them out just to get them out. I guess the retainers that are on the other side broke loose on all of them. I couldn't get to this one, but I went ahead and cut it off because by the time I put it down and moved this perch over and then raised it back up, it was just as easy to cut that bolt off. So got all those loose. I got that one almost driven all the way out. It's right up in there. Let's see if I can get a shot of it. Yeah, it's up there. There it is, right there. That's it. So I got that one driven almost all the way out. And this one I've got it partially driven out. You just barely see it up there, right? Right there. Okay, so the big reveal. Did I buy a 350? Right here. So I'll let you look at the numbers. And if you want to, you can play the little game and you can look them up and just see for yourself. So here we go. $397,024. So the big reveal is, if you didn't look them up yourself, it is not a 350. I had my suspicions, but no, it is another 307. Yes, that's right, a 307. So if anybody is interested in a nice 69 to 72 307 that went in a car or a truck, I've got one here really cheap because I won't be doing anything with this. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort to me. But if you've got a 69 through a 72 GM truck that came with a 307 and you really want to restore it, I got your block right here. Cheap. So it's it could be extra horsepower because it's a 350 disguised as a 307. Sounds good to me, but I'm not interested in one. I've got an LS1 that's going to be going in this vehicle, and right now I don't have another vehicle to put one in. So a 307 disguised as a 350 with a 2-speed power glide, that'll be great for you. Just hit me up in the comments down below, and we can meet up and you can take it away. I'm going to keep the cart though. But other than that, that's probably the most expensive thing here. I think that's pretty much it for me tonight. Worked on it a little bit this week, and then today went out and donated blood and came back in and worked on this for a little while. I'm pretty much spent. So try and get back out here sometime this week. Hopefully get this rear end dropped out now that it's everything's loose. Get the subframe taken down. I'll have to push the cart out of the way just to get all that stuff done, but progress. It's a little slow, but progress is progress. So hopefully here pretty soon I can start putting things back together and get started making this thing whole again. So thanks again, everybody, for watching, coming back. And if you're enjoying the videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe button down below, that share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Helps out with the algorithms. And but I really hope y'all are enjoying it. I know it's a little slow, but just doing it all by myself, and but I am enjoying it. So everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next Sunday. Thanks.